Cracked streets and broken sidewalks, safety concerns raised by one veteran in Taft, but his voice hasn't been heard by the city. 23 ABC's James Johnson headed there to investigate. He joins us now in studio with more. James?
Tim, Taft resident Roy Parker says the situation isn't just an eyesore, it's also dangerous, and he says he's paid the price in more ways than one.
I'm up walking, but I have a heck of a time keeping my balance.
What started as a normal day for Roy Parker changed after returning home from the grocery store. Parker says he was getting out of his vehicle when his foot got stuck in a crack in the street.
By me going down, I sprained my ankle. Well, I spent 2 days here in the house first, trying to let my ankle heal.
Parker says before the accident, he asked city officials to fix the cracks on his street.
And they said, well, we'll look into it. All the streets on either side of us, they're all good. Ours is the worst street here.
His injuries didn't get any better and decided to have a doctor look at his injuries.
I'm in a lot of hurt at that point.
After multiple doctor's visits and many days of pain, Parker says something just didn't feel right and took the advice of one of his friends.
A friend of mine comes over. He says, Roy, he says, you need to go to the hospital. He said, your toes are black from the pain on the bottom side. On the top side, they weren't black. They were discolorated, but not black.
Prior to the accident, Parker says he had injured his foot a few years earlier, where he had surgery done to keep the blood flowing to his foot after losing one of his toes. This recent accident, he says, brought back the same issue and lost 4 toes this time.
Before, I could walk around the block with no problem. And now I have to have a ramp to get up and down my front porch. I have to use this. I get very tired. It's taking me down. You know, I feel very belittled.
Parker says all he wants is the city to patch up the cracks and fix the sidewalks.
I'm not asking to replace it and dig it all up and redo it. Just make it semi-smooth so this won't happen to somebody else.
Now I reached out to the city of Taft for comment, and according to a city employee, every year the city prioritizes what streets will get work done. Parker says he's filed complaints about the cracks for years, and every year he has been told there's not enough funding. Jackie?
All right.